Warning, this video contains spoilers for Star Trek Discovery Season 1 and Star Trek Discovery Season 2. Star Trek Discovery Season 2, Episode 2, New Eden. No, not that one, this one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's time to be bold, be brave, be courageous, and get right into this. Okay, so first scene, we see a nice moment between Pike and Burnham going through Spock's personal logs regarding the red bursts. We learn that Spock mapped out the bursts in his datapad 2 months before they appeared. I appreciated this scene because it showcases that Season 2 has a more open feel to it with less secrets between the characters. I still found it odd that while Burnham had a chance to reveal her vision of the Red Woman to Pike, she kept it to herself. However, that does get addressed later on in this episode. Pike reveals that Spock checked himself into a psychiatric facility shortly after going on leave for an unknown reason. I appreciated the misdirection here. I honestly thought they were setting up an episode with reuniting Spock and Burnham, when in fact it's about investigating the reappearance of one of the red bursts. I get the feeling that each episode of this season is going to involve checking out red bursts as they activate in sequential order, leading the Discovery to uncovering whomever this red woman is. We also get to check out what appears to be Pike's new ready room, which comes complete with a full load of Pottery Barn furniture and loads of windows. Honestly, I don't know why I'm making fun of it. I really like the room, to be honest. This was a super cool transition, and I thank Jonathan Frakes for it. Through the power of math, Tilly and Burnham come up with a more refined way to locate the bursts around the universe. And they use the spore drive to get there because that thing is super far away.
And it's in the beta quadrant, 51,450 light years away.
At top speed, that would take us 150 years to get that far.
I find it interesting that Pike, who we have previously established as someone who really cares about his crew's safety and well-being, would allow Stamets to get back into the spore drive device that almost killed him, but it's whatever for now. The away mission sequence was really well done. Start to finish, this whole part of the episode really felt like a return to form for Trek of the past. Beaming into the planet with a pre-warp humanoid population, a communications disruption, and a cataclysmic event that the ship itself needs to fix, and they get to explore first contact from humans who were transplanted during World War III by the Red Woman. It's becoming obvious that the red bursts are meant to lead the Discovery down a specific path to help others. They picked up that asteroid in the previous episode, which they absolutely needed in order to save the colony that they discovered in this one. My guess is that everything is a test to see if humanity and the Federation are ready for contact with whatever the species of this woman is. As with the away missions, things go awry and Pike gets hurt. However, I really like the fact that Burnham chose to keep with Pike's orders regarding the Prime Directive and interfering with the natural development of these supplanted humans from Earth. It shows some more serious character growth from the mutineer of Season 1. It's also nice to see her reveal the vision of the Red Woman at the end of the episode to Pike. Again, really showcasing some character growth and a shift in tone of the show to be more like the Federation we know from Trek's past. Other things to note is Tilly doing the experiment on the asteroid by herself in the hangar bay, which I found to be odd, and then she gets a bunch of visions from a person that is dead from her past, representing a physical manifestation of her own mind. Commander Reno is once again absent from this episode, and it's unclear what they are doing with Stamets' character, as he seems to not really have much of a purpose anymore, other than being the Black Alert conduit guy. Pike going back down to the planet at the end to confirm the suspicions of the lead scientist whose ancestors believed someone from Earth would eventually find and contact them was a nice touch. It really adds to Pike's character and shows that he's a good man and an even better Starfleet captain. Overall, I was only upset with the beginning of this episode because Burnham again came off as a know-it-all. But the fact that she followed Pike's orders regardless of her personal feelings and her reveal of the Red Woman's vision really shows that the writers are starting to add some, dare I say it, depth to her character beyond just being a prodigy of knowledge. Also like that this episode was packed full of characters revealing information that was being kept secret. Spock's current location, Stamets seeing Cobra in the mycelial network, and Burnham's vision of the Red Woman. It was also about misdirection in a lot of good ways. I thought this episode was going to be about Spock. And I also thought that the village people were going to be an antagonist in some way and try to stop the crew from leaving the planet, which they did in some degree, but it was really more about finding answers instead of just being religious zealots. I was wrong about all of those things, and all of the misdirection worked out really well. I'm honestly looking forward to the rest of this season. Having the Red Woman displace a large group of humans from Earth deep within the Beta Quadrant to save them is increasing the mystery around who this person really is. Clearly they are not just a villain, like we all originally thought, so I'm excited to see what the grand reveal will be.